Yo, what's going on, guys? We are back and we are live. I'm hyped. I hope you guys are too. I would have liked to have received these much sooner. You know, we did not hit on exclusive access. We hit on the second round, so we got them in the building. Apparently, they were a little bit more limited in our size than we thought, but we got them over here. Hope you guys are doing well. What's up? What's up? What's up? We are back. Happy Sunday. It kind of feels like it doesn't feel like a Sunday. It kind of feels like a Saturday to me. I don't know about you guys because a lot of us don't have work tomorrow. I mean, I don't know if you guys do. I know some people happen to have work tomorrow. But we're back here. We are live. For those tuning into the channel for the first time, my name is Ernest Kahn. We pretty much cover everything sneaker content related over here. Everything sneakers. We help the community out as best we can, and we also talk about fashion as well. So let's see who we got in the building. How is everybody doing? Yeah, you guys know it. We're on the road to monetization. We're almost there. Shout out to Kevin Hawthorne in the building. Good evening from Lakeland, Florida. What's up? What's up? What's up? We got Dan DZ in the building. What's up? Hey, man, you know what? We're going strong as always. For sure. We got Mr. Old School. You guys dropping them spiders and cobwebs. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. Stupid Hero says almost at monetization. Hey, man, you know it. Literally, guys, we are 300. I believe we're around 370 watch hours away. So, you guys, just run up them likes, run up them watch hours if you want to help us get to where we would hopefully like to be soon. For sure. Mr. Old School in the building. How are you? What's going on, man? What's up? We got Big Mac G in the building. Sup, everybody? What's up? Yeah, we running, man. We running. We making moves over here. Mike Swift. Yeah, you know it, man. I like to call that emoji with the with I don't know what exactly you call it. I call it the bull horns emoji, where you're kind of like you see the red flag, you kind of going after it. That's kind of what I call it, man. Yeah, we got the Hobgoblin tee that we're repping right now, shredding Spider-Man in half. It's a wild one. I had to pick it up when they dropped it. For anybody curious about my t-shirt and where you can acquire something like this is by a company called Mask and Disguise. They're an amazing company. Now these come out in limited quantities, so this is an older print. Everything's exclusive over there, so I would recommend following them over at Aro in the building. Says love that t-shirt. Hey, man, you freaking know it. We're all about it. We try to be fashion forward here when it comes to specific things. And, you know, I grew up watching everything Spider-Man. You know what I mean? The Amazing Spider-Man, watching on television, watching all the cartoons. It was literally like a huge part of my childhood. So these sneakers actually do mean something more to me than it probably would to somebody who's, you know, who doesn't care too much about Spider-Man. So we are Marvel fanatics over here. Marvel is definitely one of my favorite comic brands. So I'm excited for this release. So we pretty much have the box over here now, guys. I really wish, before I show you the box, I really wish they did this a little bit more justice. I mean, we got a kind of an ordinary box over here. Come on, for a Spider-Man release, Nike, you guys could have done us a little bit better. You guys could have done us just a little bit better. Even just the initial top of the box, even like some kind of Spider-Man related Nike collab would have been cool. Now, I know everybody been putting out their reviews, but look, it's my turn, okay? It's my turn to give my honest thoughts about these. I still have not unboxed them out of the box. They're still wrapped up. I believe each sneaker does come individually wrapped up, which I kind of found interesting, but I think that's because it does come with some patent leather, which if they didn't do that, it might smudge and something along the line. So we got a whole lot of different materials on this sneaker. Now, whether you're curious on going after them or not, I'm gonna get to the verdict of that once we pull them out and review them. Aro says, good, waiting for the Spider-Man movie. Yeah, and that's the thing, guys. Another thing I want to mention about these sneakers is, like, nobody really knows where it's going to sit on the aftermarket because the movie hasn't come out yet, okay? The movie's coming out on June 2nd. A lot of people are anticipating it. I'm anticipating it. I want to watch it. I want to watch it that weekend, obviously. Aro says, 6'4", going to bring my next chapter to the theater. I think a lot of Spider-Man fanatics are going to be rocking these. I don't believe they're going to be rocking. I mean, some people are going to be rocking the older ones, the older Spider-Man, sneakers that did come out, the original ones. But I believe a lot more people are going to be wearing these, and that's what I like about the fact that they did EA and they also did the release already, so that people can actually wear the sneakers. You know how when Nike does releases, like, oh, they're going to release a Halloween sneaker, but then they do the drop like on Halloween or a couple days after. You can't wear the sneaker on the date, which kind of defeats the purpose of even copying and going after it to begin with. So it's nice when they do it like a week ahead or 2 weeks ahead, so that if you hit, it's shipped on you, it's shipped your way, you can wear them at the theater and people can have a conversation about it, you know? I think that's another thing I really like about this specific sneaker because it's all mashed up. We have many different materials. I'm actually going to share it. So like this one has so many different materials. It's a conversation starter, okay? Now some of us want to wear our sneakers for ourselves. I hope you are on the same page as me, and some people want to wear them so that people can converse with them about it. Like, oh, those are really cool. I haven't seen those before. What are these different materials supposed to mean? But apparently, they're supposed to mean like the different Spider Verses that Spider-Man goes in the initial movie. All right. But I appreciate you all rocking with me today, smashing that like button if you haven't already, and you guys know we're just getting after it over here at any capacity. But wow, it has been. I think like Nike has really been pulling some fast ones on us, especially with the SB4, exclusive access that dropped a couple days ago, which honestly a lot of people were very disappointed with. But I think it's because Adidas is coming back into the picture, and I strongly think that Nike needs to do whatever they can because, guys, Nike never ever sells out of anything. They always still keep a little bit of stock in the back pocket just in case they need to kind of pull a fast one on us. And I think that's what they did with the SB because think about it. The SB4 is a contender for sneaker of the year, so I'm not surprised that's kind of how the cookie's crumbling. Mike Swift says, "Word, they freaking drop Halloween pairs on Thanksgiving, yeah, or they dropped they dropped some Halloween sneakers on April 1st. I could see the motive there. It's like, it's April Fools. They're dropping some Halloween sneakers. I really think it was they were just trying to figure out when they could potentially sell it, and I'm almost certain this was last year, mind you." Nike could not wait any longer. They had to get rid of the stock, and so they sold it on April Fools, which I think was a great PR stunt for them to just get rid of the pairs, and then for anybody that still wanted those pairs. But for me, if you think about it, anything on a specific date or an occasion, Christmas sneakers, the Christmas-themed sneakers, Halloween-themed sneakers, they sell better the month before Halloween, the month before Christmas. That's when people start to shop and they start to look for, hey, what are some of the limited sneakers that came out a couple years ago that I kind of want to go after, right? So, yeah, we got New York Dad in the building. What's up, man? Just passing by. Hey, appreciate you as always. As always, man, you guys know it. We ended up scooping us some Rejuvenator products, so please use New York Dad's code if you haven't already. Let me actually go ahead and see do I have that on the screen here? I typically do happen to have that in my back pocket over here. Let me see. I'm gonna have to dig for that Rejuvenator code. But please share it in the chat. Share it in the chat if you do happen to have it on hand, just so we can share it with the community for the 10% off on the Rejuvenator products. All right, because I did have it aside here, and I'm looking at my thumbnails and I'm not necessarily seeing it. But yeah, please share that if you can. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you as always. Shout out to everybody rocking with us in the building. And it's actually, I'm excited for this extended weekend because I can actually recharge my batteries a little bit. But we're going to get into the review momentarily. We're kind of at that 12-minute mark, but I appreciate you guys as always. It's been an interesting time in sneakers this year, just with like Yeezy coming back into the picture and then Nike doing what they do. And we've had some amazing stuff, but guys, we're about to enter a period of time in sneakers where I believe it's going to be, I'm saying like this next like month it's looking like it's going to be a little on the drier side. I'm saying Adidas is back in the picture. Yeezy's back in the picture was amazing, but I'm feeling from the Nike side, it's looking like it's going to be a little bit more dry. So hey, it is what it is. Yeah, man, I did have that code over here, but I will fish for it and I will share it again on the channel as we do, guys. So let me go ahead and double check over here. So my honest opinion on this sneaker has changed, okay? Has changed because when I first saw it, the first initial ever photos that emerged, I was like, this is trash. I'm not a fan of this, okay? And I have completely changed my mind on that after seeing videos and photos and reviews that have come out very recently. Now, yes, I got it right over here. Let me actually just share New York Dad's code. So we do happen to have the Rejuvenator code over here, guys. I just want to share with everybody. Feel free to take a screenshot of this. It's basically NYKicks_New York Dad 248. So we do happen to have 10% off Rejuvenator products. And now is the best time to get Rejuvenator products because it's summer. We're going to be wearing our sneakers when we're out and about. They're going to get dirty easy. So I just want to share this code with everybody. Feel free to take a snapshot of that and you should be good to go. We also happen to have Loop King laces as well. Appreciate all that. Yeah, let's we're here to support the community and help everybody out. You know, get stuff for just slightly more affordable prices than what they are, and help our guys out. Real Gaming says, "What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody?" Yeah, man, we're all here. We're all here, just vibing out. So that's the code. Feel free to take a snapshot of that. I most likely will be putting this in my description as well, but I wanted to share that with the community. But guys, with this specific sneaker, we really didn't get a whole lot of stock. We really didn't get a lot of stock. Let me go ahead and share stock here, okay? This is the stock that I recall dropping. Now this was initially on the original drop, okay? And look at these 9.5s. We're talking 2,329 pairs was very, very slim pickings. So we did not take a W on that, but we did take a W on the size 9. And that's what we have right here to feature on the channel. Now, I'm a fan of the sneakers, so we did swoop them up on the aftermarket at a time where I feel like it was about like $50 over retail. So to me, it's still a dub. I wanted to get a 9.5. We got to be rocking these, so that's initially our plan. And like looking at this being slim pickings and more on the limited side, it is what it is. Oh my God, I'm dying here, Mr. Let's Go. You're killing me, man. Brooklyn Foams in the building. What's going on, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? You still need a size 10. We'll talk on when it might be ideal to buy these. I think now might be a good time. I'm saying before the movie might be ideal. But these were the initial stock numbers. I was very surprised by 72,000 on the initial date itself. I was kind of very, very shocked. I was expecting over 100,000 pairs, if not 130. And I guess, this apparently the reason why the word was going out that these were limited is because a lot of stores only maybe had like 1 to 2 size runs. That's it. And then this is all that sneakers gave us the second time around, because I believe the first time around was over 100,000 pairs. So I just wanted to share that, please, Ernest. We don't believe stock numbers. I know, man. I know that, but I don't know. To me, it kind of felt real because we didn't hit on the 9.5. We had to go back in and we hit on the 9. So it is what it is. But guys, without any further ado, I appreciate you all rocking with me as always. Let's go ahead and let's pull these out of the box and let's take a look at these. All right, let's take a whiff at these sneakers. And I want to let you guys know my honest, humble opinion on these. I think more of the story is going to come to us about these sneakers when we watch the movie. Because right now, like, I don't think any sneaker reviewer has really been able to tell you this is what this part of the this is what a certain portion of the sneaker means. This is what you know how it has got that like 3-dimensional pattern on the back. Nobody really knows until the movie comes out, because like when the movie comes out, then we could be like, oh, that's what it means, right? Anyway, let's go ahead and let's pull these out and let's go ahead and take a look at these bad boys. So we did hit a size 9, as you see. Again, standard box, nothing fancy. Nike, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. You guys could have been put a little bit more work into the box. It would have been nice to have, I don't know, some cobwebs on the box, if anything. But it reads over here, Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG University Red and Black. And here we have it, okay? So yeah, you got hit on a 9. Now, I believe these are true to size based on what I've known. So if I were to rock these, they'd probably fit really, really tight. So let me go ahead and unbox these and let's go ahead and let's take a look at these bad boys. All right, so that's out of the way. Oh, I just wanted to share, as you guys know, we did get it from Nike. So you're going to see your stamp of approval over there with that little code over there as well. It's just kind of how you're getting the real deal. And they're both individually wrapped, which I found very interesting. But the reason why they did that is because if you notice, majority of the sneakers that Nike releases, if it's got any patent leather on it, they're typically wrapped up like this, okay? So let's go ahead and let's unwrap this. It's almost like you're unwrapping a candy to some extent. So here we have them, and wow, okay, that's interesting. I'm seeing this for the first time ever. Now, I'm seeing this for the first time ever in hand. However, I have seen people already wearing this around San Francisco, and I'm not gonna lie, they look good on feet. These look good on feet. I think they do. Okay. Now that's my humble opinion. If you think otherwise, let it be known in the chat. I definitely want to know. But this is them. And while you got some shininess, obviously you happen to have that part of me doesn't want to smudge it right now, but you basically happen to have that like Venom patent leather on the top. You have that patent leather as well for the check mark, and then you do happen to have this patent leather in red in the front, and then also some on this little corner over here as well. So there's a couple areas with that pattern on it. I'm really wondering if I did put like 3D glasses, those 3D glasses that they give you in the movie house, if we put those on if this portion of the sneaker will kind of pop up a little bit, because it does kind of have, as you see, it does kind of have that weird like three-dimensional, you guys know what I'm talking about. You know, when you put those glasses on, I think one is like blue and one's red, stuff just starts to pop out a little bit. I think that's what they're getting at over here. But this is supposed to symbolize this, like this weird part of the sneaker is supposed to symbolize like when Spider-Man's going into a different universe and he's kind of like in the parallel universe or something like that, and he's kind of going through like, I don't know, that initial like tunnel, you know what I mean? That's what it's supposed to symbolize, is kind of like just that journey itself. But overall, these smell like, you know, it's a specific tier, similar to the Visionaire, similar to what was that? What was the other sneaker with the X on it? You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. It was the second one that came out with all the words on it. You know, that graffiti like sneaker. You guys get dropping a fire in the chat. Huh? Yeah, you digging these, huh? I really wish this was my size, but we ended up scooping up our size on the aftermarket. That's still on the way to us. I'm gonna figure out what to do with this pair after the review, but I just want to kind of let you guys know. So far, I mean, it smells like your factory fresh, you know, like factory from either Hong Kong or Taiwan or one of those places. I'm actually curious where this is initially made. So on the back of the sneaker, if you look over here, there's no nothing over there. You happen to have that initial it's on the inside of the sneaker, all right? And it only comes with one lace, so one black lace. I would recommend probably swapping these out. I mean, you guys know it. You do happen to have New York Dads does happen to have his Luke King laces. We rock some other stuff here. We do rock well, some of the stuff I have on hand right now is by Lace Lab. So Lace Lab does happen to have some cream laces. I think these would look really good with cream laces. And then we might spice it up. Let me know if you think I'm crazy. We might spice it up with something really, really crazy. Something like this neon on this, I think is just gonna make this go nuts. Okay, so I don't know if you guys are on board with me on that, or you think I'm out of my mind. But I think it's like, I mean, the sneaker is already really loud, and we're gonna be putting some of this on, these like neon laces on. We shall see. But overall, I'm really digging the different materials on this. We do happen to have in the front here, you happen to have your really nice crisp red leather here, and then it transitions into like a suede here. Okay, so this is suede. It looks like they had to put a little bit more work into this than just like bang out your regular, you know, Air Jordan 1 and it's just all one solid pattern. Like they had to initially stitch each and every single pattern on this. You happen to have some patent leather up here. You happen to have like this like almost like a venom like you know, I would say like just venom like pattern over here. Almost looks like you're standing on Mars in a way with this part. And then this part is leather. It doesn't necessarily look like your top tier leather, but it's well made. It's well made. Back to the suede here. Back to that weird like Mars-like material over here on the back. So this whole portion's just one piece. And Mr. Old School with his head exploding. I'm still waiting for someone to actually have 3D glasses to confirm it 3D. I kind of want to do that. A part of me, you know, maybe I'm going to do that after this, and I will let you guys know if this, because it does look at like it does have that effect on it. I want to confirm here and do false advertising, but it is looking like it's looking like it is three-dimensional. I wish they did it a little bit more justice with the Air Jordan 1 Wings logo, because it just looks like it's cheaply it's just a pattern on top. You know what I mean? You see over there. Yeah, it's not like embossed. It's literally just printed on top. But I don't know if when you wear the glasses, if anything like that has to do with it. Okay. But overall, I do like these. Now, these are gonna crease easy. Just letting you guys know. Based on some of the reviews I've seen, and then the biggest thing about this sneaker is on the bottom. These glow in the dark. Okay. Now I'd show you them glowing in the dark. I'd probably have to turn off all the lights over here, but I probably need to charge this. But yes, it does glow, and it glows pretty damn well. Okay. As you see over here, it does say Nike. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it does say Nike with the check mark. And then it's kind of like a red gummy in a way. Okay, it's kind of like a red gummy sole. So I think they did these justice. You know, it's definitely a great, fun sneaker that is going to get people excited about the movie, or get people who watch the movie excited about the sneaker. I think it goes both ways. It's a solid sneaker overall. Let me go ahead and unravel the other pair here. I'm just gonna actually just pull it out here. That's a little bit easier. But these are clean. These are clean. So only one pair of laces, black laces. And from afar, if you're kind of blind or you're not wearing your glasses, okay, if you're blind like a bat, and somebody's wearing this and they're wearing some, I don't know, pants that are covering this, this can kind of pass as a Chicago. I'm just saying, okay? Now the colors are university red and, you know, like white as well. I'm just saying, if it's from afar and somebody's walking around wearing these, it can kind of be deceiving that they're wearing a Chicago unless you're up close, okay? And so I like what they did with that. I think that's awesome because, you know, it's a classic sneaker. It's a classic colorway. And they just put a Spider-Man spin into it, which is kind of awesome. It's not what for real. Let me double check here. Yo, we got Zach is driving the building. How you doing? What's going on? They should have gave glasses with the shoes to match the movie. Yeah, that would have been cool, Mike. I agree, man. I agree. But you guys, we don't know until they do anything like that. And again, it's not confirmed that these are okay. It's confirmed that they go in the dark, but it's not confirmed that the three-dimensional thing is gonna like pop out or anything like that. It just kind of looks like it. You guys know what I'm talking about. You've had some like three-dimensional books, you put the glasses on, or when you watch the movie, it kind of looks like it's popping out. So I could kind of see something like that happening, but I really want to test it out. And I'm sure I can buy some cheap three-dimensional glasses on like Amazon or something like that for a couple bucks, if anything. So maybe we'll test it out. Maybe I'll confirm and let you guys know. Bought the glasses off Amazon just to see. I was hoping they were. Hey man, we'll see. I do want to see and confirm with everybody if it is, because it would be nice to be able to actually let you guys know. It's like, look, I thought they were, and they actually are. So okay, a couple other things I want to touch on the sneaker. Okay, now this material here, okay, the toe box, this is going to crease easy. So just know that you put these on, you wear them for even a couple hours, they're going to start to crease. Okay, now I am not too concerned about creases. Like, we just wear our sneakers here. It just is what it is. I don't recommend any of that crease protection or any of that stuff, because it's just, you're adding more plastic on the inside of your sneaker. So we don't rock any of that stuff. We just think it's like you're adding weights and you're adding your yeah, I don't know. It's to me, it's like you're suffocating your foot by, like, you know, not letting the sneaker do what it's supposed to do, and just like you're just supposed to wear them and crease them. You know what I mean? But anyway, we're not here to talk about creases and stuff like that. I just want to let you guys know that this will crease easy based on the material. It's not like the most like buttery ever leather. It's just kind of just a standard leather, if anything. But honestly, majority of the materials I'm looking at, not bad. I'm actually very impressed with this colorway and the materials that they're using. Now the tongue itself, it does kind of similarly to Meow Meow's point, feel like a piece of flatbread in a way. I know that sounds funny, but it's like, look, it's not, you know, it's, I don't know if you guys can hear that. It doesn't necessarily feel like it's got some life in it. I think we need to add some life into it, but it does come with your, on the inside it does come with your shoe tree, your cardboard shoe tree. So if you get anything other than a cardboard shoe tree, just question where you got them. I'm just saying, okay? These, I think eventually, so it does come in kind of like, this isn't like a cream. It does kind of look like more of like a flesh color, if anything, which is kind of interesting. And then I'm not too happy on the initial Nike tag. It looks like they just like stitched it on, and there's no like overlap on it. Okay, so there's no overlap. It just kind of like, it really does feel like a piece of flat bread, which is still really interesting. Still a fire shoe nonetheless. No, I'm going to give my rating soon on the sneaker, but I think this is awesome. I think this is going to be amazing to wear at the, you know, at the movie. Or like, a lot of people are going to be dressed up as Spider-Man for sure. You guys know it. A lot of people do that, and then they're going to be rocking these sneakers. Because what else are they going to wear? Either they're wearing Chicago's, regular Chicago's. They're wearing the first iteration of this, you know, which I think is personally better than this one. But I do see this going up in price, or at least holding at a decent rate until the remainder of the year. Okay. So we shall see, but if you're curious whether they get them now, whether they get them later, I would recommend sooner is better than later when it comes to something like this, okay? Now, we do resell from time to time, but we're not so big into that. I think if we're like how do I say this? I'm about reselling if it's going to help me obtain a hard to get sneaker that we want to add to the collection. But we're not so in it just for like the money, because like for us, it's like sneakers are, it's like a personal story, you know what I mean? And we're in it for the community. Oh yeah, by the way, For anybody that did scoop up the deal that I put out, I already mailed out all your Thunder Force, so they're on the way. You should be getting them this week. Appreciate all you guys as always for all the support. You're gonna give it an 8. Okay, got you. Like them. Okay, so guys, let me give my initial rating on these. I like them. I like them. So we have changed our category of how we rate sneakers into 3 different things. Okay, 3 different things. Those things are talk about materials, talk about color, and then we talk about hype. Okay, hype's going to be a little difficult on this because I feel like it's kind of off the radar. It's really this has been such a weird how the community has reacted to this has been really weird. We're going to get to that. Okay, but overall, let's touch on materials first. Okay, I really like what they did with the materials on this. The fact that you're getting a whole hodgepodge of different types of materials, it's kind of cool. It's really cool, and you can't tell me they've done something like this in the past. So they're really chopping it up with the different universes or Spider-Verses, and I got to give the materials on this a solid 8 out of 10. I really do like them. You have a little bit of suede. You got the glow in the dark on the bottom. Come on, that's awesome. And then this leather material on the front is actually really nice and soft and supple. It's more so this on the toe box. That's like I like the toe cap, not so much the toe box. The toe box definitely will crease in time. And you do happen to have your patent hits as well, which is really nice. You have some venom in the back. You happen to have that like it's kind of like iridescent in a way. It's got a little bit of iridescent like glow to it, which is really nice. I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10 for the materials. Color-wise, from afar, it kind of is deceiving, right? It kind of looks a little bit like a Chicago, right? I'm also going to give the color on this a solid 8 out of 10. The colors on this is a solid 8 out of 10. And lastly, for hype has been all over the place. People hated them, and then they absolutely loved them, and then they really wanted them, and then like I feel resales kind of went up and down with this one specifically. Kind of this sneaker kind of feels like a roller coaster, like the Spider-Man roller coaster to some extent. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but I'm gonna give the hype at a 9. I'm gonna give the hype at a 9 because I feel like at a time it was at an 11 and then went back down. I'm gonna leave it at a 9 out of 10 for hype. And where I'm going to leave it for the initial rating for this sneaker, I'm going to give this a solid 8 out of 10 as well. So yeah, alluded to what Brooklyn Foam says. He says he's giving an 8 out of 10. I'm going to give this a solid 8 out of 10 on my watch on this. So I really do like it a lot. I do recommend picking them up. We're going to go ahead and take a look at what they're doing on the aftermarket right now. But I feel like if you purchased them about a week ago, the prices were at a slightly better rate than they are now. I think right now they're like $15 over what you could have got them for. We got Christian 2K in the building. Yo, what's up? Just woke up. Ernest live. It's a movie, hey man, you know it. Mike's just asking, your dad, you cop anything in PA today? What's up, Christian? How are you, man? Appreciate you joining in the channel here. They should have gave us a special box. Yeah, I agree, Brooklyn. I really agree, man. They really should have given us some special any like even additional laces. Because like, what did these retail for? If you look at retail, guys, on these. So these retail for about $200, okay, and then maybe like with shipping, depending on where you got it, $210 for a Jordan 1 High. You know, I don't know. I wish they'd just include one more pair of laces, like the black ones, and then either some white ones or some cream ones would have been nice. But you guys know where to get your laces, okay? We got a couple places. Obviously, Loop King Laces is one of them. New York Dad's got his code. And we also happen to have, I don't have a code for Lace Labs, but Lace Labs is another place. But you guys let me know. Do you think I'm absolutely crazy and thinking about putting these super bright neon laces on a sneaker like this? Do you think I'm crazy, or do you think it's going to be a good look? I'm really excited to see what this is going to look like, because I guarantee you nobody else is doing this. That's for sure, right? Yeah, you know me. If I'm going to go loud, I'm going to go like really loud. We're going to go all the way sometimes, all right? But yeah, I'm excited. And then if the neon doesn't work out, then we're going to dial it back. We're going to take 2 steps back, and we're going to put some cream laces, okay? So that's basically the plan, because I think cream, as much as this is more like a flesh material, I think cream laces are going to look pretty good on this, okay? So that concludes my review. Solid 8 out of 10. I do like the fact that these glow in the dark. We still need to test them, okay? But you think about it. Okay, it glows in the dark. That's amazing. When are you really going to be like charging your sneaker, put them on? Maybe during Halloween, I could see some people rocking this, and it's like glow in the dark, and when you're like going trick-or-treating and stuff, I could definitely see a lot of fans, Spider-Man fans, and just people going trick-or-treating, rocking these for sure. Mike Swiss says Brooklyn Foams was really good, brother. Sunset, Borough Park. Okay. Got some Spidey wrapping paper. Yeah, man, some Spidey wrapping paper would have been dope. Or at least you open up the box and there's some cobwebs or something. I don't know. I mean, come on, guys. Like you're trying to cater to the Spider-Man and Marvel fanatics here. It's like, come on, just throw a dog a bone, please. Come on, guys. Oddly, I think the neon will look really good. Yeah, I mean, I just I was looking at them, and I believe Lace Lab recently dropped these laces. I don't know. It's summertime. I kind of have my neon kick. Just gonna be real. We were fans of the Visionaire. We picked up a couple pairs. You know, I still got a couple pairs of the Visionaire. I'm still a fan. I'm still a fan of the Visionaire. Whether you love him or hate him, we like that sneaker. Okay. And I think a solid neon hit on this might just be like really like popping, but we haven't laced them yet, so I don't know what they're gonna look like. I just feel like it was one of the things that kind of came to mind because I don't know many people that are gonna be doing it. But let's go ahead and let's actually take a look over here on what these are doing on the aftermarket on at least GOAT. Okay, I feel like I haven't really used StockX in a while, and can't blame a guy, right? All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at what these are doing on the aftermarket. Again, I appreciate all you guys rocking with us in the building. If you haven't already, smash that like button. Definitely this helped the channel more than you guys will ever know. We're literally 370 watch hours away from monetization. So, you know, we got a little bit to go, but we're dialed in. We got a little bit like about a month and a half. Hopefully we get there within the next 15 to 20 days, okay? I believe I'm on, oh, this is the GS version. Let me type in the right sneaker, okay? So it's a Jordan 1 Spider. Okay, let me see. Yeah, so this is the original one that did come out, and this is going for some bread. This is going for some bread right now. I just want to share this because anybody that's wondering, like, what's he talking about the first one? This was the first one that came out. And if we look at, like, the larger sizes, guys, I mean, nobody knew that the sneaker was going to do these numbers. Guaranteed. I think like these were actually still kind of sitting in some stores when these initially dropped in 2018 is when they dropped. So this is the original one, and I'm probably not going to be picking this up. This is way out of my price range for something like this. Spider. Okay, let me go ahead and Jordan. I hope it just pops up, and it's not popping up. Chapter. Come on. Where we at? It's really not popping up. Okay, it's there we go. Okay. Eventually it was going to pop up. This is the, yeah, okay, so this is the regular men's size. Okay, so right now we're looking at about 245 for my size, 9.5. Okay, these did, again, retail for about 200. So, guys, this is not doing too hot on the aftermarket, which honestly, that's great for anybody who's a fan of these and wants to pick them up. I think now might be a good time. I mean, last week was probably a better time to pick them up when more people received their pairs. But again, if you looked at the stock numbers that I showed a while ago, 9.5, there really weren't too many of them. Some people know, they look at the sizes and they try to figure out if they are going to be investing in multiple pairs. They look at the one that has a much lower stock, they buy a couple of those, and then they sit on those, okay? Now, I don't believe this is something worth going crazy on. Just get it for the personal. It's really more of a personal sneaker. I feel like holding sneakers is a time of the past. Right now, it's about instant flips, as you guys know. So I just want to share that with everybody. Christian 2K says, sheesh, can't pay $700 for a sneaker. Yeah, maybe if I win the lottery. Yeah, $700 is a lot of money for a sneaker. I feel like these days, if you really want something, scoop up a couple pairs that are hard to get and then trade for a whale of a sneaker or like a grail. You know what I mean? That's what like New York Dad did. That's what a couple other sneaker YouTubers have been doing as well. Is like you want to be able to feature something on your channel that's like hard to obtain, like a Travis Scott or just anything, or even like a Kobe sneaker. You got to like trade up and find your way to it because yeah, you know what I mean? And this is why we do what we do. We put in the footwork, we enter the amount of raffles to put out as much content as we can. But I think this is doing pretty good on the aftermarket for the buyers, okay? Not so much for the sellers right now. Now, if you're in the larger bracket, okay, we're talking size 10 all the way through like 12, okay, we're starting to reach that 300 mark, okay, because you got to factor in taxes and all that mumbo jumbo, authentication, all that fun stuff that we don't want to have to pay for, but we have to pay for if you want these shipped to your house. So just factor that into, factor that in over here. Give me 1 second over here, guys. I just want to make sure, I got my, just want to make sure I'm charging my computer. So give me 2 seconds here. while we just get some power. Appreciate you all rocking with me, okay? Literally just take 2 seconds here. Boom, we're back in business. There we go. Okay, we can't be going on low power mode over here. You guys know we gotta be dialed in. We gotta be dialed in all the way. But I did want to transition to conversation, so that concludes my Spider-Man, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse review. I think these are amazing stickers. I'm giving it, again, a solid 8 out of 10. I think these are amazing. If you're a fan of Spider-Man, just leave it at that. I would recommend picking them up. They're awesome. Now is a better time than later because we don't know what's going to happen after the movie. I'm not saying if we factor in what happened after for the Lost and Found Chicago's, after the initial movie drop, what happened? Nothing really. They're kind of still at the same prices, if anything. You guys let me know if you beg to disagree on that. But for the whole Air movie, I heard crickets. Like everybody was hyping like, oh, these are going to the moon and all that. And it's like, I think it's still it's still at a good rate on the aftermarket for the Chicago's, for the Lost and Founds, but I haven't really heard too much noise. So maybe something will happen with this. Maybe nothing will happen with this. Nobody knows until after the initial review. But that concludes my initial review of these. I hope you guys enjoyed them. Now, I know a lot of people are very excited about these Yeezys, so I just wanted to touch on it at the tail end of the live. So anybody who hasn't already, I know a lot of you guys have already, but on the Confirmed app, you guys remember this app, right? The Confirmed app. Download your Confirmed app. We do happen to have, obviously, the Carbon Belugas are, sorry for the smudges, but the Carbon Belugas are there, and also these Onyxes as well for the 350. So if you don't already know that, I did share it in my last stream. I just want to let you guys know. Join up for these because, well, before you join up for them, note that if you do hit, there's no way you're getting your money back, okay? There's no returns, there's no refunds, there's no trading sizes, none of that. It's kind of like they're getting rid of stock, and they're going to try to do their best to get rid of stock as fast as possible because they don't want to have to deal with the intricacies of like Kanye or any of this other stuff. Kanye is getting a pretty damn good deal out of this based on the research I've done. I'm just letting you guys know. I'm glad that they're letting go of the remaining stock. Some stuff's going to be kind of like this raffle, but then some stuff is going to be dropping on the day itself, okay? Similar to the Azure slides, which I know a lot of people coming out of the woodwork for. I want the Azure slides as well. I really like blue. It's one of my favorite colors, and for them to finally do it on the slide, I'm like, God, we need these. It's actually, we did actually hit this is the Soul Premise bag that we have been wearing, rocking. I mean we've been wearing it. We've been wearing it around our shoulder or neck, but yeah, shout out to New York Dad for the code. We do happen to have feel free to drop your code in the chat. But the Azure slides look exactly like this. So I mean, this is an amazing bag because you can literally store 2 sneakers over here, and then on the other side you can store 2 sneakers on the other side as well. You guys know it. We're true sneakerheads over here. We wear our sneakers. We bring our sneakers with us. Like I make it a point if I'm ever going even on a little trip or like a 2-day trip, I'm bringing at least 2 pairs of sneakers. One to wear on the way there, and then one in my bag so I can wear that one. And we try to mix it up a little bit to air the sneakers out so you're not wearing the same thing every single day. We mix it up a little bit, especially with the amount of heat that we get here. We try to mix it up. So that blue, I think with the slides, it's like, man, it's like match made in heaven for sure. You guys know it. Yee. hey, for sure. You know it, Mr. Old School. But I appreciate you all rocking with me over here, on this fine Sunday, this fine Sunday afternoon, or we're kind of moving into the evening over here. But it's weird. It kind of feels like a Saturday to me because I'm off tomorrow. I'm sure a lot of you guys are too. Anybody who probably works in corporate America or what have you. We have tomorrow. Tomorrow is a holiday. I'm trying to let me just double check. Yeah, so tomorrow it's Memorial Day. So tomorrow is Memorial Day. And yeah, I guess it's just it's a time. Let me actually double check over here. Let me read a little bit on what it is. Memorial Day is a federal holiday in the United States honoring and mourning the U.S. military personnel who died serving the U.S. Armed Forces. Okay, so for those that don't know, it's like, hey, we got the day off. Now you know. Now you know why we got the day off. Okay, cheers up to anybody rocking with us. So we're having coffee over here. It's a different type of coffee for anybody that is wondering like what kind of coffee you're drinking. This is actually what we're drinking over here. We're drinking Rise Mushroom Coffee. It's a subscription-based coffee. Feel free to look them up, rise.com. And yeah, if you want to learn a little bit more about this, it's a substitute for coffee. It tastes like coffee, but it doesn't have any caffeine. So that's literally what we have been drinking over here. And I'm not gonna lie, it tastes pretty good. We put a little bit of honey in it. Boom, we're good. You know. Then DZ says, "I'm wondering what Yeezy Day is going is I'm wondering how Yeezy Day is going to go. Everything in one place can go sideways real fast. 1,000%. Actually, I think I was watching one of Elliot Page's videos, and he was talking about how the first day that Yeezy is going to drop, which is yeah, over here. So on May 31st, because May 31st, we're not just getting the Belugas, we're not just getting these Onyxes. We're getting more sneakers from Yeezy. Like, they're going to be dropping more within the day. So don't be surprised if the first day feels kind of feels like a Yeezy day to some extent. It could. Okay. I don't think the app's going to crash. It could crash. Okay. I'm biting my lip as I say that. 50-50. It could crash. But I don't believe it's going to be one. It's mushroom coffee. It's not the type of mushroom coffee that gets your head spinning. I'm just going to be real. It's a substitute. It's a substitute coffee, but it's got. So it's got everything from. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Reishi for stress relief. It's got shiitake for immune support. Yeah, it's got all this like great stuff in, like, you know what I mean. Health, digestion, anti-inflammation, focus, stamina. It's got all this cool stuff in it. But yeah, feel free to take a look at that company, Rise, RYZE, and yeah. Dendizi says no Yeezy supplies, no resellers getting pairs. Yeah, that's another thing I wanted to mention too. Typically, I'm used to being able to sign up on Confirmed, but I'm also able to sign up in store, and now there's no in store. So what does that mean? Everything's going through the app. Okay, everything's going through the app. And it is what it is, you know. It's like we gotta work with what we got. So the best way to go about this, have some people in your life help you out if you do want to scoop up a couple pairs. Because if you don't hit on the Confirm app, it's like kind of SOL. You kind of have to have another way. You know what I mean? So either find somebody who you know can vouch for you, but also that you can pay them for the sneaker. Because guys, if somebody that if one of your friends or family hits on this, you're gonna have to pay them. Shout out to Felix Diaz for subscribing to the channel. Yeah, we got the little T-Rex jump in. I might have to change that soon as we upgrade the channel. I got some big plans for the channel, okay? Because I am gonna be putting subscriptions in place, and I just want to mention this too. We got William Gonzalez. Yo, what's up? How you doing, man? What's good? No, what I was gonna say is the moment we're monetized, then I can start putting subscriptions on. Okay, yes, it's gonna be a paid subscription. Okay, but we're not gonna be charging some crazy amount. It might be anywhere from like $2.99 to maybe $5 a month. But I do plan on putting some kind of like giveaway per month, you know, where we do a spin the wheel or something like that for people who are like, if you're rocking with us, if you're really rocking with us, then we're gonna do something. But I do want to make sure it makes financial sense for me if we're going to be doing a sneaker giveaway every month, you know, that we have a certain amount of people who are subscribed to the channel at a certain rate. So I still need to figure out the intricacies, but I'm excited for the emojis and all that fun stuff. So yeah, I appreciate the sub. What's good, William Gonzalez? T-Rex gotta go for sure. Yeah, man. No, we will be switching that the T-Rex for now. No, because it's like I remember playing around with the settings on the back end, and like I was like, all right, I guess that will just, because didn't have enough time to really work on it, so that's why we be getting the T-Rex for now, jumping up and down. But what's good, everybody? How is everybody doing? We're kind of at the tail end of the live. Just going to be real. I wanted to feature these amazing Spider-Man sneakers. I think these are great. If you plan on picking them up, I think now is a good time. Now, regardless of what laces you plan on putting on them, black is fine too. Don't get me wrong. We're lacing these up with black does kind of pull off that regular Chicago look, because Chicago's look best with black laces. I think we all can attest to that. But don't let me tell you what to do with your sneakers. You know, I mean, I'm just giving you guys my humble opinion, and if you guys want to do what you want with it. And yeah, that's basically it. And then I am excited for the Yeezys dropping very, very soon. It's gonna be a crazy week, guys. This next week with the Yeezys. We got Dow in the building. Hi, what's up? How are you? What is good? It's been a week. It has been a week, and I feel like next week's gonna be another week for sure. Like busy. But you know, in all cases, we got our eye on the prize and we're doing what we need to do. But yes, I appreciate the any new subscribers in the billing as well. If you haven't already smashed that like button, it definitely helps. Mike Swift says, Kahn, you pick up the Toro 6s or you passed? Man, this was, can I just bring that up on the screen real quick? I gotta talk about that real quick. Because it's not over till it's over. It's not over till it's over because like they're still in stock. They're still in stock. I had an opportunity to pick them up. We haven't picked them up. I'm just gonna be real with you. Let me see. They probably don't know. Are they still in stock? Okay. There's like a size 8 still in stock on sneakers. Okay. Now we're not a size 8, but guys, what's weird is when these dropped, they didn't have the 9.5 in stock, and now it's here, but it's sold out. So I found that very interesting. We passed on these. It's a lot of red. I don't know. I mean, I didn't want to just pick it up and just do the review and then, you know, have to like sell them or figure out what to do with them because we're sitting on a lot of stuff right now. Like I like right now I have enough sneakers for probably the next 10 days to cover. So I'm good. We're locked and loaded here. We got a bunch of stuff, and I'm not talking just Nikes. We got other pairs from other brands as well. But we did pass on the 6s. I'm kind of like, a part of me wishes I could get these because I don't have a full red sneaker, and I do like this a lot. It's nice. It's a clean sneaker, especially if you're rocking a I don't know, like just like a plain black fit or something along the lines, you know. Or just, you know, I'm saying something like with dark tones and letting the sneakers speak for themselves. These are fire. I mean, not only they look like fire, these are awesome. They're really nice, but we did hold off on this. Nothing really because we didn't like this sneaker. I love this sneaker. It's just kind of like, it just doesn't make financial sense right now. So I think that's kind of why. And what we also did swoop up the Spider-Mans in our size, okay? And we also did what? We also did get some additional Thunders as well. We got some Thunders on GOAT because, like, you guys know it, when it comes to pairs like the Thunders, to me, I think it was worthy of a double up. So we did one a rock, one a stock for the Thunders. And I think the money that could have went to this went to the Thunder pair. So I'm just explaining myself. But hey, if you guys scoop these up, I mean, I think it's a dub. Like, this is a dub. Now, note the clear bottoms are they're gonna get dirty pretty easily. And they're gonna yellow eventually. I'm saying after maybe like a year, maybe a year and a half, they're gonna start to yellow. But it is what it is, right? Yeah, we got Keats from Manila in the building. How are you, man? What is going on? What's up? Shout out to the Philippines. We will be visiting Manila in September. Okay, we will be visiting Manila in September. So Keats, I hope to see you. It'll be amazing to see you, even for a hot minute. But yeah, that's, I guess, my international vacation this year is we're going to Manila, and it's going to be kind of one of those like blast from the past type of situations. You guys know we always gotta make the trek to Jollibee if we're in the Philippines. That's for sure. Mike Swift says, sheesh, these were a cop for you. 1000%. Hey, look, they're still in stock. Don't let me tell you it's over when it hasn't. It's not over yet. You know, I mean, guys, you guys know it. I live a couple blocks from Nike. It's kind of like it's a blessing and a curse. Okay, it's a blessing and a curse because I'm able to scoop up stuff that people have returned from all over. They return it back there. It goes, and guess who swoops them up? Your boy swoops them up if he hasn't done a review on it yet. Okay. Then DZ says, you got a PTSD from Jordan 6's hit on UNC on your and my bubble on my right shoe was dented real bad. Okay, wow, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Hey guys, look, sometimes there's quality control in certain pairs. You might get a dud, okay? With the hundreds and thousands of pairs that they're making, you could get a dud, okay? So then DZ, I'm sorry you got PTSD. That sounds pretty bad, man. We like Jollibee here in Daly City. Yeah, we have a Jollibee in Daly City. Sometimes I frequent that Jollibee. Yeah, once in a blue moon. But like when we're craving it, we be out there, right? We get our chicken and rice. That's for sure. Our Jolly Chicken for sure. Yeah, it's freaking wild, man. You're making me hungry right now, honestly. So yeah, I'm not going to say it's over with the Toro Bravos just yet because they're still sitting at Nike. I would still like to cover this. I might cover them. I'll let you guys know if anything changes. It's just right now we're sitting on a bunch of heat. and I want to cover it on the channel for sure. Okay, and again, it's not just all Nikes. We're trying to expand. We're trying to expand our horizons. We recently reviewed our first Converse, pretty much the Converse fragments. I hope you guys enjoyed that review. It's not often I cover a Converse, you know, much less a Converse fragment. So it was kind of cool. I'm a fan of those. We're gonna be rocking those. I think that blue actually looks really good with this bag as well. Chicken joy with rice. Yeah. I'm calling it the Jolly Chicken. No, it's the chicken joy with rice. Yes, thank you so much. I'm like, it's been a bit of a day for me, but thank you so much for knocking some sense into me. William Gonzalez says we got Jollibee, Pinellas Park, Florida. Gotcha. Okay, hey, cool stuff. I know that in the Philippines, I don't know if anybody knows that they have Jolly Spaghetti in the Philippines. Like it's Jolly Spaghetti. It's which is kind of wild because it's like, I don't know, you just don't really see many like fast food spaghetti dishes, but they got it. And they also have a competitor. McDonald's also has the spaghetti as well in the Philippines, which is kind of just mind blowing. And then they both have their burgers that they got to compete with. I think there's the Burger McDo, which is from McDonald's, and then there's the Burger Yum, which if you guys are ever out in Daly City or you got a McDonald, you got a Jollibee close to your place, they do have the Burger Yum is their competitor as well. Dendy says all good, just stay away from sixes for now. No, well here's the thing: when it comes to purchasing certain sneakers, sometimes it's just nice to go in the store, inspect what the hell you're buying before you actually drop the money. I know that's not the case for everybody. Sometimes you're gonna have to get it mailed in, but like, look, if it's defective, then mail it back. Let them know, hey, like the bubble burst or whatever, you know. But yeah, we were talking a little bit about the the fast foods and stuff. It's we will definitely be making our trek to Jollibee for sure when we're back in the Philippines. So I'm definitely excited for that. The Burger Yum, Yum Burger, yeah. For the Yum Burger. Well, I call it Burger Yum. Burger Yum. You can swap the words however you want. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I think I much prefer the Yum Burger versus the McDonald's Burger McDo for sure. That's just me. You just came here to talk about food. That's all good. Hey guys, we don't always have to talk about sneakers, but I mean, again, I want to keep it open forum here. That like, hey, I'm a human being at the other end here. Like, you know, I live daily life just like any of you. Sneakers is the vehicle for this channel, but we could talk about anything, you know what I mean? Like, I got a lot of life experience for sure I can share with a bunch of you guys, that's for sure. But yeah, so these, I'm kind of on the fence of picking these up because of just, you know, it is a $200 sneaker. These are fire, they're great, but I think right now we're good on content. We're good on the amount of sneaker. Like we like if you think about like we just have stuff scheduled going out, and I'm excited about it. That's for sure. I'm excited about this. Now, don't let me tell you I'm not going to be reviewing this. There still might be an opportunity for me to do that sometime this week. I think it really comes down to how the week goes. But yes, we did scoop up these Laneys, and bang, we got them. Expect a review very, very soon. I had my finger on the trigger on this one on Saturday. I don't know, for me, I don't own a single Jordan 14, so I was just like, hey, yo, if we're going to scoop up some 14s, it's like, you guys know it. One of my favorite colors is blue. This is fire. We got some yellow hits on it as well. These are clean, okay? These are clean. And I no longer have my Air Jordan 1 Laneys anymore, so if I'm going to be selective, I think this one is the move. If I had to choose between the Air Jordan 1 Laney or the Air Jordan 14, I much prefer this one. This looks like it's got some amazing materials on it, and so that's why we're doing what we need to do. Dal says, yep, love the adobo rice. Adobo rice is amazing too. Hey, homemade adobo and rice is also really, really good. That's for sure. But guys, that concludes pretty much majority of the stream. So expect a review from me on this soon. Whenever I get my pair, it should be relatively soon. For anybody new to the channel, we go live each and every single Thursday and Sunday, 7 p.m. PST, 10 p.m. EST. You guys know it. You guys will find me here, and we do what we need to do. Mike So says those are an easy pass. Hey, for me, I mean, look, everybody's got their own opinion. I've never owned some 14s. I want to give it a shot. I just want to give it a shot, okay? And if we don't like them, we can always sell our pair, or you know, we'll figure out what to do with it. But I want to just give it a solid shot, okay? Never owned 14s. A lot of people were talking about these selling out, and look, they kind of did. They kind of did sell out in a lot of places. They might still be sitting in a couple stores, but maybe not in all cases, okay? But yeah, let's see. What are, yeah, they're sold out, okay? So whether it was an easy pass, you know, it's all good. It's just like for me, I had to be a little bit selective, and we just want to give it a solid shot. I don't know. This doesn't look like the type of sneaker that looks good wearing pants with. I think it's the type of sneaker that you can pull off really well if you're wearing some shorts, like some basketball shorts. Yeah, I don't know. For me, the quality of this looks good, so we want to give it a solid shot. And then I will be sharing my honest opinion once we have them in hand, okay? It's hard for me to tell you, these are amazing, 10 out of 10, unless I show it to you, okay? Unless I show it to you and I have them in hand, okay? So the moment we have that, I'm looking at the week. It's not looking like too much craziness. We do happen to have these really weird sneakers over here. Something about a rose coming out of the cement or something like that. I don't know. It kind of looks like another Ronald McDonald type of sneaker. So we are going to hard pass on this gym red Tiana Taylor sneaker. You know, we'll leave that for, I guess, anybody that does want that. Apparently, there's also an apparel collection that's coming out with it. I'm looking at, guys, it's looking like it's going to be a little bit other than this. When's this coming out? Is this coming out next Saturday? Yeah, this is coming out next Saturday, I believe. So, the 6/10. Let me actually just check. Let me check my facts right, okay? I don't want to tell you guys it's coming out on Saturday. Yeah, it's coming out on, okay. So this is another one that's worth going for. Yes, it's another Air Jordan 1 High. Not for everybody, but I think, I mean, if you're looking at what they did, some pink ones not too long ago. They had some teal ones with a little bit of that acid wash. And then they also had a couple years ago they had like the blue ones, which look really nice as well. This one's not bad. I'm not mad at it. And some people are gonna come out of the woodwork for this. Will we be swooping this one up? We'll probably be passing on this one, but we might be live. It all depends on the initial date and I guess how much hype comes down to it. But real gaming, I appreciate the congrats on the W. I gotta chill and spending. My wife is due. Hey man, that's awesome to hear. Yo. Hey, congrats to your family. That's amazing. I'm sure you guys are excited. A lot of guys who end up about to have children just sell like a good chunk of their sneaker collection because they kind of have to. But they always say it's worth it at the end of the day. You know, you can always rebuild your. I'm not telling you to sell your collection, but I'm just saying like if you had to chill on buying, we get it. We completely understand. You know, we completely get it. So let me just dive back over here. Let's double check if there's anything else I'm missing. These are kind of weird. These like, it almost kind of looks like a jet ski in a way. Anyway, we won't talk too much about that. I told you they were going to release more Janowskis. I'm not the biggest fan of this one. I actually much prefer the first one that I covered, the habanero. The habanero one I much prefer over this one. This one's not bad. I'm not mad at it, but we're probably going to be holding off on that. I think we're good on Janowskis right now. Yeah, that pretty much concludes the live today, guys. I appreciate you all. We're pretty much we're an hour deep here. You guys know it. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, consider subbing to the channel, as we're on the road to 2,000. So for those that don't know, the moment we hit 2,000 subscribers, we will be raffling out a pair of sneakers worth $500. We might have a consolation prize. You guys know it. I always do consolation prizes. I feel like I can't just give away one item. I need to do a second place to some extent. So we're gonna figure out what that all looks like. But yeah, let me go ahead and share my Instagram as we typically do here. Feel free to smash that like button if you haven't already. Consider subscribing to the channel as we're on the road to 2,000 subscribers with that giveaway at the tail end, okay? I don't want to treat it like a carrot at the end of the stick, but guys, we do fun stuff here on the channel. Sometimes we sell stuff for retail. Sometimes we do shock drop giveaways. Sometimes we just have some amazing stuff to talk about, and we just vibe here. You guys know it. Mr. Oltsu says congrats for you and your wife, man. That's amazing. That is amazing. And if you had to hold off on buying some sneakers, it's all good. Guess what? The sneakers will always be there. You can always go back later down the line. 2-time champ. Hey, appreciate you guys as always. You guys know it. I mean, like I'm looking at some people that go live, and sometimes people go live for like 2, 3, 4 hours, and I'm just like, man, I've just been going live for like a solid hour, if anything, sometimes 2 hours at most. But the reason why I have it at this format is because I've kind of treated my lives as like we're live, we're on, and I need to make sure I have content throughout the time I'm talking to you guys, so that we don't skip a beat here. You know what I mean? Like, yes, we could chill a little bit more, but I want to bang out the review. I want to talk a little bit about what's going on in the aftermarket. I want to vibe with you all, talk about fast food or anything else that comes to mind. But I want to have a jam-packed hour versus like a watered down 3-4 hours where I don't really know what to talk about. You know what I mean? So that's just how I run here. That's how I roll. I want to make sure that anytime you guys are invested with me, I'm investing back with you and making sure that we got like bang, bang, bang. We're actually talking about value and we're rocking. We're rocking to the best of our capabilities with whatever I can give back to you. You guys know what we're dialed in. We're subscribed to a bunch of sneaker YouTubers and reviewers and everybody. Like we're invested in this because when I go live, I want to talk to you guys about stuff that I know and stuff that I believe in. And we try to be fashion forward here as well with a lot of things, and that's why we rock. We rock t-shirts that go with the sneakers, you know what I mean, and we just vibe out. So yeah, feel free to sub up as well to my Instagram if you haven't already. We're literally on the road over there. Well, we're at 2,556. I guess we're kind of on the road to 3,000 there. Feel free to hit me up. Ask me any questions if you do happen to have any questions about sneakers or anything like that, or if there's anything that I've covered. Like this is a little secret. If there's anything I've covered on my channel, you guys know it, I'm a 9.5, okay? If I've covered anything on my channel and you're a 9.5 too, hit me up and be like, hey, you still got that in stock? You still got that lying around? More than happy to have negotiate with you guys if you guys are interested in anything I've covered on the channel. You know what I mean? Like I'm just saying it doesn't hurt to ask. If you never ask, you're never gonna know. But they're like we're sitting on a bunch of heat. As you guys know, we've hit on a lot of sneakers, and I still got a bunch of them. That's for sure. Fire shirt, yeah. So again, this t-shirt, Mask and Disguise, amazing brand. Feel free to follow them on Instagram. Let me actually just go back here, and let me actually just see if I can just share that with you. Mask and Disguise. Let me see. Yeah, I just want to share that with you guys over here. Mask and Disguise's Instagram is over here. Feel free, just Mask and Disguise. They make some amazing t-shirts, and they're all super, super limited. Then he says, Ernest, keep me in mind if you hit on a size 11. Hey, man, you let me know the sneak. Here's the thing. If we've already hit on our size, I'm more than happy to pull what Rafi Collects does, where it's like, hey, we already got the sneaker. We secured it. And then I'll go for retail and plus shipping for somebody in the chat or in the live. Word Hobgoblin heater. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, yeah, no, wait, let me double check over here. T-shirts on. Yo, what's up, Danny Cruz in the building? How you doing, man? What's good? Yeah, we just vibing here. We're about to dive out of here to get some rest over here. I don't know if I will be going live tomorrow. If I so happen to go live tomorrow, you'll just see me. Again, I have a lot of sneakers to cover, so it's kind of like I'm trying to play catch up here as we get to the 4,000 watch hours. But expect a lot more content very soon. We're going to be mixing up some stuff because when it comes to monetization, I don't want people to just know me as the sneaker guy. I'm also a yo-yo champion, so expect some yo-yo content as well from me. I want to make sure that prior to monetization, YouTube, when they look into my channel, they know what I'm about, and that I'm about a lot of stuff: skateboarding, sneakers, yo-yos, fashion. Like we want to mix it up because we're a brand at the end of the day, so we want to make sure that anybody rocking with us, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like they know what we're about when they look into my channel, right? It's not so much like, oh, he covered yo-yo content like 10 years ago, but he's no longer doing it anymore. We still yo-yo. I do a bunch of yo-yo shows around the Bay Area as well. For anybody that doesn't know, feel free to go ahead and take a look at my my site. So I've been working a little bit more on my site over here. I'm just going to share it one last time before I dive out of here. I feel like I still got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about, but yeah, I'm a two-time Philippine national yo-yo champion. We basically we worked on our site. I'm going to go ahead and drop it into the chat over here. We also do happen to have Marquis Crown Kick Stevens. Yo, what's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? Now, I'm just talking to you guys before I dive out of here that we've been building our site over here. So we do happen to have, if anybody ever needs yo-yo performance in the Bay Area, children's parties, corporate events, any of that fun stuff, we do it all, and we cover sneakers as well. But yeah, fill out the contact form if you know anybody, and yeah, and that will go directly into me, and we can discuss pricing and all my stuff. This is a perfect example of my yo-yo show and what I typically do on stage. We aim to entertain here, that's for sure. But I'm on Instagram as well if you guys have any questions around anything sneaker related, yo-yo related, fashion related. And yeah, with that being said, I'm going to play some music and we're just going to go ahead and dip on out of here. But I appreciate you guys as always. Much love from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for rocking with us over here. I'll see you all very soon. We got a lot of heat that I'm still going to be covering on the channel. We've swooped up a bunch of sneakers. We've even scooped up some stuff that you can no longer, like just older stuff that's like becoming harder and harder to get. We scooped up some sneakers pretty recently. I'll be covering them on the channel as well, on just some grails that I was able to actually scoop up. So we're going to cover that very soon. But with that being said, let me play some music and then we're just going to dip on out here. But again, guys, these are amazing. Highly recommend picking these up. These are freaking phenomenal sneakers. And I hope you guys decide to pick them up. I think they're definitely worthy of a scoop. I'll see y'all. Peace. Much love. Laters.